Come on in. As you come in, invite your followers and please give hearts. Come in, come in. Hi, Cree. How are you, my sister? As you come in, please invite all your followers and please give some hearts. Come in. Invite your followers. Give hearts. Come on, come on. And as you're coming in the Facebook Live, please invite. Please give some thumbs up. Please give some hearts. Hi, Sylvia. Listen, if you can't do anything, just listen. Just listen. But come on in. Give thumbs up. Give hearts. Cree, thank you for the hearts. Can you please invite your followers? Invite everybody that's on your list. Come on. Invite. Invite as many people as you can. Invite them to come in for day 2 of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. Hello, Minister Lawana. Come on in. As you come in, please invite your followers. Give hearts. Come on. Facebook Live. I need you to invite some followers. Let me see if I can do it. I'm going to try to invite some people. Bear with me. I'm trying to invite people in. Invite. Invite who you can. Invite them to come in for day 2 of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. Yes. Hello, Pastor Kimberly. How are you? How are you, woman of God? Yes, come on in. It is day 2 of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. And so I'm inviting people on Facebook Live to come in. So I'm trying to get some people to come in. But we're going to move forward, right? We are going to move forward. I thank all of you for being here. I'm about to turn this camera around. Yes. So I'm super excited. It is day 2 of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. And so if you don't know what the hype is about this awesome book that is titled Who Are You Connected To? Yes, the book is finally here. It is birthed. And so I'm excited about this. And so we're doing a 3-day challenge. Yesterday we started out with day 1, which was prayer. And the question that was posed yesterday is, did you pray and ask God for the people that you are connected to? And so today we are on day 2, right? And so thank you so much, Pastor Kimberly. And we're on day 2. And so with day 2, we're talking about the idea of examining your circle. The challenge for today is examine your circle. And so I'm challenging every person that's under the sound of my voice to begin to just examine your circle. And we're going to talk about some of the people that you should be connected to. And so I'm super excited. And I'm not going to pretend like everybody that's under the sound of my voice knows who I am. And so real briefly, I'm going to introduce myself. And as I'm doing that, please invite your followers. Please give hearts. Please give thumbs up. Please do whatever it is that you do on both platforms, on Periscope and also on Facebook Live. Good evening, Tamika. How are you, my sister? So come on and invite everyone. And so for those of you who are not quite sure who this loudmouth woman is, my name is Aisha Hartwell. Yes, I am a child of God. I say it boldly. I say it with a huge smile. I know that God loves me and I love God. You want to know how I know that God loves me? Hello, Miss Alicia. Hello, Dr. Johnny. Listen, I'm excited because everybody is coming in, so I'm super excited. And so you want to know how I know that God loves me? Because he's given me the opportunity to sit before you on this awesome Thursday and share. That's how I know that he loves me. I'm a certified and licensed clinical Christian counselor. I am a professional breakthrough coach. I am the founder and executive director of Agape Christian Counseling Center. And I'm also the CEO in the Breakthrough Coach of Real Faith, Breakthrough Coaching, and Inner Healing, where my coaching message is one of faith, it is one of accountability, one of transparency, one of truth, and it is one of healing. So anytime God allows me to sit before you, I'm talking about something that deals with faith. I'm talking about accountability. I'm talking about something that deals with transparency, something that deals with truth, and something that is going to help us to be healed and to be made whole. And so I'm just in awe of God and all that he's doing. Listen, I believe that God has given me a blueprint and step-by-step processes to take all of you from a place of brokenness to a place of inner healing and wholeness. That is just how awesome our God is. And so tonight, I am not going to prolong this process. We're going to dive straight in, and we're on day 2 of the Who Are You Connected To Challenge, day 2. And I'm excited about this book. And so if you have not, purchase this book. It is available now on Kindle, and it's also available through paperback. So you can go out to my website, TaishaHartwell.com, to purchase this book. Or guess what? You can go to Amazon and get the book, but it is available for purchase. And so I'm going to go ahead and just give my spiel. And so tomorrow is our final day, right? Day 3 of the Who Are You Connected To Challenge. And I want you to come out tomorrow because we're going to have a virtual book signing on tomorrow night. So we're going to end the challenge with a bang. We're going to have a virtual book signing. And so I want you to stay with me tonight. And I also challenge each and every one of you to come out tomorrow night and please support what God is doing, right? And so tonight, we're talking about the idea of examining our circle. Examining our circle. Hello, Gregory. Everybody that's coming in. Thank you. Marlo, everyone that is coming in. I thank you for coming in and just taking time out of your day to spend time with me. And so we're talking about tonight the idea of examining your circles, right? And so it's my belief that we tend to become, right, the people that we're surrounded with. And so whoever we surround ourselves, either they're going to raise our standards or either they're going to lower our standards. They're going to help us to be our best version of ourselves, or either we won't be the best version of ourselves, depending on who it is that we have in our circles. And so that's what we're talking about tonight. And so tonight, I have 2 scriptures that I always talk about anytime I'm talking about connections and I'm talking about relationships. And the first one is this, is that iron sharpens iron and one man sharpens another. And the second one is that 2 is better than 1, because guess what? If one of us fall, then we have, guess what? Somebody else that is there that's going to pick us up and to help us to get back in our rightful positions. And that's what we need. And so for those of you, in a lot of what I talk about in the book, it is geared towards women. It is. I'm sorry. It's geared towards women. But guess what? It is applicable for both women and men, because you can share some of the same principles. It's still the same thing. And so what you want to have people in your life that's going to do a few of these things. You want somebody that's in your life that is going to give wisdom to you, that's going to pour wisdom into you. They're going to speak it over you, right? You want those type of people to be in your circle. You want people that is going to speak life in you and speak life over you. Those are the type of people that you want. And so as I was preparing, one of the relationships that I kind of thought about, right, in the Bible was the relationship with both Ruth and Naomi, right? I thought about that relationship. I'm turning this down a little bit because it's a little loud and I can't focus with the music. It's a little bit loud. And so I thought about the relationship. Hello, man of God. Hello, Thaddeus. And so I thought about the relationship with both Ruth and Naomi, right? And so we know the story of these 2 individuals. We know that Naomi had a husband that she lost. We know that she had her sons that she lost. And so she had this daughter-in-law. In fact, she had 2 daughter-in-laws, right? And so she gave them the option to go back to their homeland, or either they can go with her, right? And so you know that Ruth made the decision that she was going to walk alongside of her mother-in-law. She decided that, you know what, despite what's going on, I'm going to walk with you. And so why am I talking about that? Because when we talk about examining our circles, we need people in our lives. Listen to me. We need people in our lives. I just told my son this morning, yes, surround yourself with positive energy. And so when we talk about our connections and we talk about the idea of examining your circle, you need people in your life that when trouble comes, or when you're going through a certain situation or a certain circumstance in your life, when you're dealing with different trials and you're dealing with different tribulations, you need somebody that won't just leave you high and dry. You need somebody that just won't leave you high and dry. So she had the opportunity to go back, right, to her homeland, which it would have afforded her with so many different opportunities, because staying with her mother-in-law, it was no guarantee that, guess what, she was gonna be able to remarry, right? It was no guarantee that she was gonna be able to remarry. But she made the decision that despite what is going on, despite this situation, despite what you're dealing with, I'm gonna stick with you. And so you need somebody that is going to be a pillar to you, that's going to hold you up in the midst of what you're going through. And what I believe about this situation and about this particular story is that Ruth was able to love her back to life. Listen to me. She was able to love her back to life. Just the idea of her being there. Just the idea of her walking alongside of her. Just the idea of her not saying, you know what, it's more that I can get from going backwards instead of going forward with you, because I don't have any guarantees with you. Nothing is a guarantee with you. And so when you talk about relationships and you talk about people that you're connected to, those are the type of people that you want in your corner. That when you're going through something, I might have a pity party with you for a few minutes. I might give you an opportunity to cry, girl, get it out, do whatever it is that you got to do. But guess what? I'm not going to let you stay there. I'm not going to let you stay there. So you want somebody that's going to be able to give you godly advice. You want somebody that is going to tell you the truth in love. Somebody that's going to pick you up and say, you've been there for too long. Let's do something different. So it's not what happened to you, but it's about what you believe about what happened to you. So you need somebody with some get up and go. Somebody that's going to help you to just get from out of that situation. Get out of that mindset. So like you said, you need somebody with some positive energy around you. Absolutely. You need somebody with positive energy around you. And so what else you need is somebody that you can learn from, right? And you also need to be able to give them something in return. Hello, Janice, how are you? So you need somebody that you can learn from, but also be able to give them something. And one of the things that I always say is that you don't go eat at somebody's table and don't have nothing to give. Let me say it again. You don't eat from somebody's table and you don't have something to give. And so when we're talking about relationships, right? And we're talking about the people that you are connected to. And we're talking about the people that we're connected to. So you have these people that are pouring into you. You're learning. You're grooming, right? You're gleaning off of these individuals. But what is it? What is it that you're bringing into this relationship? What is it that you're bringing into the table? So maybe you don't have a lot of information to give them. Maybe you don't have the kind of wisdom that they may need. But maybe you have something that's tangible that, you know what, let me bring something. Let me pour into you. And you may not even have money, but you have something that you can give, something that's gonna help them. Absolutely, Tia. Absolutely. Something that's gonna help them to move forward. And so those are the things that we look for when we're talking about examining your circle. So the question that I ask some of you is, do you have people in your life right now that's able to pour wisdom into you? Do you have people in your life right now that is speaking life in you and speaking life over you? Do you have people in your life right now that you can learn from? But can they actually learn something from you? And so maybe you don't have anything tangible, but maybe they can learn by just observing your life. Maybe they can learn by just observing your relationship with your children, with your husband, with God, whatever it is. But you have something to give. Even if it's them just learning from them watching you and observing you, because you are a woman or a man of influence. And so you have something to give, whether it's tangible or not. And the biggest thing thing, and this is women, because we deal with this a lot, right? Faith in yourself, absolutely. And this is one of the things that I believe that we deal with a lot. Do you have people in your life that rejoice when you rejoice? And so when we talk about relationships and examining our circle, you need those type of people. You need people that when something is going on that is great and you excited about it, then guess what? They should be excited too. They should have just as much excitement as you do, or even more. And so I'm talking to every person that's under the sound of my voice, whether you are a man or whether you are a woman. You need people that rejoice when you rejoice. And so if you are surrounded by some people that when something good is going on in your life, that you know, guess what, I can't pick up the phone to call her. I can't pick up the phone to call him, because they're not going to be happy with me. They're not going to rejoice with me. Instead, they're going to say something that's critical. Instead, they're going to say something that's judgmental. Instead, they're going to say something that's going to bring me down. And so tonight I'm challenging you as you're listening to me. I know I'm loud. I get excited anytime I'm talking about something that's of God, something that I'm passionate about. I get excited. So please bear with me. But I need you to examine your circle. Do you have people in your life that rejoice when you rejoice? People that's going to be a blessing to you, but you also be able to bless them in return. People that build you up and help you to grow. Do you have those type of people in your corner? And so I'm going to pause on purpose, right? I want to pause on purpose. And I want you to think about, just really quick, just a few seconds. I'm going to give you 60 seconds. And I want you to really just think about your relationships right now. I want you to think about your friendships right now. I want you to think about your connections right now. What type of people are in your circle? What type of people are you surrounded by? Day in and day out. Because if you're surrounded by those that are judgmental, those that are critical, those that don't never have nothing positive to say, then maybe you're connected to the wrong people. Sometimes the truth hurts, but the truth is going to set you free. The truth is going to set you free. Yes, Tia. It's true. It's the truth. But the truth is going to set you free. What about people that empower you? People that motivate you? People that encourage you? People that inspire you? But you need those people, guess what, to carry you every step of the way. Every step of the way. And one of the things that I say is that none of us, listen, to love me, guess what, to tell me the truth. Absolutely. Tell me the truth in love. Because if you have somebody, listen, thank you so much, Dr. Johnny. Listen, because if you have somebody that is always agreeing with every single thing that you do, then that's a problem within itself. Because none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. We are imperfect people. Flawed, weak, feeble. We have shortcomings. And so if you have somebody that's always agreeing with everything that you do, then you need to examine your circle. And what about the idea that you know more than everybody that's in your circle? You shouldn't know more than everybody that's in your circle. You shouldn't know more than everybody that's in your circle. Why? Because that means that you're not being stretched. That means that you're not growing. That means that you're comfortable. And guess what? If you're comfortable, Yes, Sylvia. Even when it hurts. Yes, that is my friend Sylvia. Even when it hurts, we got to speak the truth to each other in love. In love. In love. Even when it hurts. And so you don't want to be in a circle connected to people and friends and relationships and connections where you know more than everybody that's in your circle. You shouldn't know more than everybody that's in your circle. Because you need somebody that's going to challenge you. Somebody that's going to help you to look outside of the box. So if you're comfortable right now, then you're not growing. You're not growing. That means you're not changing. You're not growing. And everything that is living, guess what? It's constantly changing. It's constantly evolving. And so tonight I pray, listen, it is my prayer that every person that's under the sound of my voice, that you really got something from this broadcast. It was sweet, it was straight to the point, but I want you to get to a place where you actually begin to examine your circle, begin to examine your relationships, begin to examine your friendships, begin to examine your connections. So I'm going to ask these questions again. Hello, Gina. As you come in, please continue to invite followers. Please continue to give hearts. If you're on Facebook Live, invite your followers. Give some thumbs up. Give some hearts, whatever it is. Hello, Pastor Nedra. Hello. And so what I want you to just think about this. I want you to think about this. As I prepare to go, I'm going to question you because I want you to begin to examine your surroundings. Examine those relationships. Examine those friendships. Examine those connections. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to really think about this as you prepare to get off. Because it doesn't stop here. It doesn't stop here. I want you to examine. So the question is, do you have someone in your life right now who's pouring wisdom into you? Somebody that is speaking life in you and speaking life over you. Do you have those type of individuals in your life? Do you have someone that you can learn from that's in your life right now? Hello, Cheryl. Everyone is coming in. I'm super excited. Do you have people in your life that rejoice when you rejoice? When you have something good that's going on, do you have somebody that can shout in the excitement with you? Do you have that type of person in your life? Somebody that's willing to bless you. Somebody that's willing to stick by you in the midst of your trials, in the midst of your tribulations, in the midst of life circumstances and life challenges. Do you have that type of person in your life? Somebody that's willing to strengthen you and somebody that's willing to build you up. Somebody that's willing to help you grow. Why? Because we can't do it on our own. Somebody that's willing to empower you, to motivate you, to encourage you, to inspire you. Do you have those type of connections? And so tonight, if you can't agree to at least one or two of those, I need you to begin to examine your circle. And can I tell you that walking away or making a decision to walk away from some people is not always an easy thing, but sometimes it's necessary. Let me say it again. Walking away is not always an easy thing, but it's necessary. Why? Because God wants to do something new in each and every one of your lives. But in order for him to do it, guess what? You have to walk away from the old and embrace the new. Walk away from the old and embrace the new so that God can do some miraculous things in your life. And we talk about the idea that money is what makes the world go round. Can I tell you that is a cliche? Relationships make the world go round. It's our connections. It's the people. That is what makes the world go around. Why? Because we can't do it on our own. But we need healthy connections. We need healthy relationships. We need healthy friendships. in order for us to grow and to be all that God desires us to be. And so tonight, I pray that everyone got something from this broadcast. I thank everyone that has come in on tonight. Sylvia, Pastor Nedra, Netta, Minister Cheryl, all of you, Tamika, Minister Lawana, Gina, Tia, all of you. I thank you for coming in for day 2 of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. And so if you're coming in and you don't know what the hype is all about, it is about this book. It is about this book. The Who Are You Connected To book. It is out. It is available for purchase. It is available on Kindle. And it's also available now on paperback. And so if you have not purchased this book, I encourage you to please go out and get this book. This book has a lot of principles that you can use in your life. It's kind of geared towards women, but guess what? Men, you can use it as well because the same principles apply. And so it's all about our connections. All about our connections. And so I thank God for being connected to each and every one of you. And I challenge you, hello, Gloria. Gloria is my AP. That is my accountability purchase partner. Yes, Pastor Nedra purchased her book, her paperback. Yes. Super excited. And I encourage you to go out and purchase your book as well. Hello, my sister. Yes. Nathan, all of you that are coming in, I'm excited about this book and what God is doing. And so I want you to come out. Listen, tomorrow is the last day of the challenge. It is day 3 of the challenge. And I want you to come back tomorrow because we're going to do a virtual book signing. So we're going to end the Who Are You Connected To challenge with a bang. We're going to have a virtual book signing on tomorrow night. And so I want you to come out. Yes. I want you to come out and purchase your book. I want you to come out and celebrate with me. And see, this is the awesome thing, right? Because I know that a lot of you want to know a lot of things that I do and how I get it done. Because we remember that I didn't do this on my own, but it took a lot of, guess what, great men and women to come alongside of me, to push me into purpose, right? To help me to get this done. And so last night you heard from my Pastor Kimberly Jones, who actually wrote the foreword in this book. You heard from her. You also heard from my awesome husband, my man of God. He came in on last night, and he is the editor. He was the editor of my book, and he also did all of the formatting for my book. And so he helped me along this process. And as he told some of you, it wasn't easy. Why? Because I like to operate in the spirit of excellence. So I kind of gave him a hard time. But I love my husband. I thank him for just supporting me, for encouraging me in all that I do. And so tomorrow night, I want you to come out. Why? Because on tomorrow night, we're going to have the publisher, right? She's going to come out tomorrow. And then also, on tomorrow night, you're going to hear from my graphic designer, who's also my friend. And so I want you to come out, because guess what? You can get some information that you can use. Because I believe that some of you who are under my voice on tonight, that you have books on the inside of you. Not just a book, but you have some books. You have some things that you want to accomplish in your life. And so you're going to get some tools on tomorrow night. So I want you to come out. Yes, Pastor Nedra, I want you to come out on tomorrow and take part in the virtual book signing. And it's not just for me, but it's for you, because you're going to get some awesome information on tomorrow. So come out on tomorrow. And so I thank all of you. Yes, you're writing another one now. Absolutely. Yes, Pastor Nedra. No, who is that? Oh, that's Netta. Netta is writing a book. Awesome. I believe that all of you have something on the inside of you that is great, and is ready to come out. But guess what? Even as I'm closing, one of the things that I have to share is that I've always believed that I was destined for greatness, and I'm still destined for greatness, because I believe that I'm just only scratching the surface right now. But what I believe is this, is that it took some great people to come alongside of me so I can be able to tap into that greatness. So, because sometimes we need an extra push. Sometimes we need an extra boost in order for us to begin to truly move forward in our purpose and in our destiny. And so it's all about our connections. And if you connected to the right people, guess what? Great things happen. They don't do the work for you. but they support you in you doing the work. And that's what happened. They supported me and me doing the work. They didn't do it for me. They just gave me an extra boost. They motivated me, encouraged me, inspired me. On those days when I wanted to give up and say I couldn't, I can't, I won't. They won't just let you die down. But they continue to support you and motivate you to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. And so that's what this book is all about, our connections. So if you haven't purchased the book, go out and purchase it. And I hope that all of you will be back on tomorrow with me. Yes, Angela. Yes, I want you to come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. And you can tune in on tomorrow for day 3 of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. And we're going to end it with the virtual book signing on tomorrow night. But you don't have to wait to purchase the book till tomorrow. You can purchase it today if you like. You can go out to AishaHartwell.com, or you can also go to Amazon.com and purchase the book. And so listen, I love you all with the love of Christ. I thank you for coming in and taking part in the Who Are You Connected To challenge. Is always my prayer that you receive something. If it wasn't for you, then you receive something that you're going to go back and share with somebody else. You're in the hospital. Okay, I'll call you when I get off. I love you too. I'll call you when I get off. Yes, I love you too, Netta. I love you all. And so I thank you all for being here. But please be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so you can take part in the virtual book signing in the last day of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. And for those of you who are coming in and you're not quite sure who this loudmouth, listen, woman is, I get loud anytime I'm talking about that something that has to do with God or something that I'm truly passionate about. I get loud because I'm just passionate like that. And so, but I want you to know who I am. My name is Aisha Hartwell. I am a child of God. I say it boldly and I say it with a huge, huge smile because I know that God loves me. Me sitting here before you is all the proof that I need that God loves me. He's given me this opportunity to speak before his people. And so that is all the proof that I need that he loves me. I'm a certified and licensed clinical Christian counselor. I am a professional breakthrough coach. I am the founder and executive director of Agape Christian Counseling Center. And I'm also the CEO and the breakthrough coach of Real Faith Breakthrough Coaching and Inner Healing, where my coaching message is one of faith, one of accountability, one of transparency, one of truth, and one of healing. I believe that God has given me the blueprint and step-by-step processes to take you from a place of brokenness to a place of inner healing and wholeness. That is just how awesome our God is. And so I thank you all for being here on tonight. Again, go out to the website, go out to AishaHartwell.com, or go out to Amazon.com and purchase the book. But most importantly, I want you to be on here on tomorrow. Yes, Pastor Nedra, I want you to be on here tomorrow to take part in the virtual book signing and day 3 of the Who Are You Connected To challenge. And so I love you all with the love of Christ, and I will see you on tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have an awesome night, everyone. Tia, thank you for sticking in here with me, my sister. I see you still on here, Periscope. Angela, Pastor Nedra, Netta, Tamika, Latrice, my sister, Angela, all of you, I thank you all. Minister Lawana, yes, I love you, sis. Thank you for being here.